Senator Knish, Senator Rarick, and members of the committee. My name is Joshua Blonski, and I am the Dean of Students at St Agnes School, where I also teach Latin to 7th graders. I wanted to start by telling you a little bit about our school, the hometown hero right down the street from us in Frogtown. St Agnes is a cornerstone in our neighborhood and has proudly educated generations of Minnesotans since our doors opened in 1888. We currently serve over 830 students in a pre-K to 12 setting, all of whom travel from over 80 zip codes to be educated in the Catholic tradition. Our students represent the rich cultural diversity our state enjoys. Nearly a third of our student body is composed of students of color, representing Latino, African American, and Asian communities. St. Agnes has been recognized nationally by the Cardinal Newman Society's High School Honor Roll. We've been in the national news recently, most specifically in an article published this past January in the National Catholic Register called 7 Things Your Children's School Can Do to Promote Its Catholic Identity. We have been featured by another national group, the St. John Henry Newman Institute, as their January 2025 school spotlight. Our students also come from various walks of life, with over 130 of them qualifying for free and reduced lunches that we serve to them every day, nourishing not only their bodies, but also their minds. 81% of our student body scores either at or above average grade level on standardized tests, including the Stanford Achievement Test in elementary school. And our school has an average ACT score of 26, which compares favorably with some of the top college preparatory schools in the state of Minnesota. Most of our students go on to higher education after their high school, and they remain in Minnesota after college because they're extremely family-oriented. St. Agnes has earned this high praise and recognition because we spend a considerable amount of time helping our students develop the virtues that lead them to be engaged and productive Minnesotans. We regularly hear from visitors that our students are so wholesome, friendly, good, engaging, the kind of kids that'll look you in the eye and carry on a sophisticated conversation about wide-ranging topics, including important current events like the one that we are discussing today. Our students, they're excellent readers, they're respectful interlocutors, they're thoughtful writers, and they are strong Christian believers who love their home state and their country. As one surveys our area, it becomes evident that most of the private schools around us have closed their doors over the past 2 decades. And St. Agnes is the last woman standing in Frogtown. Despite all the challenges we have faced to remain open, St. Agnes continues to provide a very important public service in the inner city of St. Paul by educating our local youth. Our efforts at St. Agnes removes a significant financial burden from the state of Minnesota and the St. Paul Public School District. And how do we do this? Well, we rely on tuition dollars for approximately 70% of our school's annual revenue, and the other 30% comes from fundraising. Our fundraising efforts enable us to serve our diverse group of students and their families, 75% of whom receive financial aid. St. Agnes currently raises about $2.3 million each year from private donors, foundations, St. Agnes Parish, the Archdiocese, and even from our students themselves who sell roughly 5,000 car raffle tickets to support their beloved alma mater. The changes we're discussing today would cut northwards of $342,000 from our school's budget. What does that look like? What does that translate to? Well, without the ability to qualify for funding, we lose access to high quality and updated books to instruct our students with. The loss of students also looks like an empty nurse's office, or perhaps having a nurse whose time can only be spent managing the mandatory paperwork and unable to care for the ill elementary school students lined up outside their door. This blow to our budget also looks like the 1.5 school counselor that we have, who already do heroic work with the minimal resources we have. With their office emptied, our 712 students' social, emotional well-being in this post-COVID world would be greatly affected. And the loss of the post-high school planning process our counselors offer would make our high schoolers transition into college or the workforce unduly challenging. Bearing all things in mind, the great work that St. Agnes does and the challenges she faces, I request, on behalf of the students entrusted to my care, don't defund my students. Don't defund their future. Please invest in them. Invest in their future. The state of Minnesota will see a return on that. Thank you.